And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go now? Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe. Looking for his first big league hit right here.
Man, first pitch of the day, and the zone's already tight.
That's hard hit on the line. And out number 1 on the grab. There's the Pirates lineup now. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Brian Reynolds here in the air, left field. Gordon calls it in, 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Foul ball. Hayes hitting third in the lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
2 outs. And that one a little bit high.
It's a good take.
Base knock, right field.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Andrew.
Runner at first with 2 away. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen. In the air, right field. Sanchez ranging after it. Corrals it. And that is that. Pirates lead 1. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Mitch Keller.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Headed down the line. McCutchen after it. Great effort on the leaping grab. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Here's Josh Bell. And there's a strike.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
One down, base is empty. And now the count is even. And that one cutting but missing down low. One out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in. 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Marlins, Brian De La Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The other way, he's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We played an inning, no score. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Henry Davis. And here it comes. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
That one hammered center field. Back there. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly, so that was awesome.
Here's the second baseman. That pitch in for a strike. Going 1. And he deals. This one in the air, center field. Chisholm makes the catch, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Keller back to work. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Booth. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
That one drifts inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Base hit and a board on the leadoff single.
Batting fifth.
So up next, Jake Burger. Lined into right. McCutchen hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Pickoff throw. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Grounder might be two. There's one. Over to first, safe. Here's Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. And ball one.
1-1.
Two outs. That one fouled off. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. The shortstop takes the ball. That misses. 3-2 now. Nick Gordon getting on deck circle. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We played two full, no score. New inning getting started, and now the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
44, Rowdy Tellez.
As the lefty gets to work. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. That's inside. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Rowdy Tellez with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Michael A. Taylor getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul straight back.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Top of the third, no score. Just missed. The pitch. Got him. Now went away. Connor Joe digs in now.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat. Get that first hit at the big league level.
In there for strike one. Tellez at first, one gone. Strike two. That one missed.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Next offering is downstairs. The pitch. Grounded to third, could be two. Quickly to second for one. And that's two. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. As we go to the last of the third. And now, Nick Gordon. And the pitch. Ball one, no strikes.
One ball, no strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Nick Fortes.
Now the catcher up to hit, Nick Fortes. Pitch misses, and that is ball one.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Right-hander kicks, deals. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Back to the top of the lineup, Luis Arraez stands in. Flied to right his first time. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. McCutchen flashes the leather on the running catch. On to the fourth, still scoreless. On to the fourth. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Ryan Reynolds. And a pitch. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Reynolds, 29 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Fought off foul.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Got him. And one out now.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Now batting key Brian Hayes. Hayes started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went, says Dave Lawrence. That's a little bit low. Bases empty, one away here on opening day. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. That one off the mark. 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Missed inside with the curve. And now the lefty. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He circles the bases. It's 1-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One out, base is empty. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Andrew McCutchen. And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Pirates, the catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Pirates, Henry Davis. His first at bat was a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up. Berger drifts towards it. And that is that. Cannonball coming. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Miami, bottom of the inning. Josh Bell at the plate now.
Josh Bell.
The line and the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Next is the designated hitter, Ryan De La Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball, no strike.
And the right-hander deals.
Nope, off two.
There's a strike.
Nope,
And there's a
off
ball.
3-1.
The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
The center fielder, number 13, Jazz.
One down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next up for the Marlins. And he's already singled in this game. First pitch just misses. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one misses. And it's 3-0. Jake Berger up next. Kicks and deals. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Jake Berger, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And another ball.
2-2.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Into the outfield, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw to third. The tag out. But 1 run is in to score.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder, knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
That one ripped. This one's got a chance. Leaping, and he brought it back.
A lot of room in the center field area, and that's why he knows he's got a chance to run it down and make a great play. Leaps at the fence. Excellent job. Robs the home run to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. Luzardo back to work. Foul ball there.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
On the ground, right side. Arise. Over to first. One up, one down.
The batter number 19, second baseman, Jared Triolo.
Now it's the second baseman. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And another ball.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
That one the other way. Arise on to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
The first baseman, number 44, Rowdy.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In there at the knees, 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
0-2.
In the dirt, and the count 1-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. And that one almost hit him. Two outs and one in scoring position. On the ground to the left. And he can't come up with it. No throw. That's an error. And everyone is safe.
It looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him off. Your hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Now here is Connor Joe. High fly ball, right field. Sanchez ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. Pirates strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in Lone Depot Park. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's going to be Tim Anderson. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. In the air to left down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. The punch out there, And that's the first out.
The left fielder.
And at the
number
plate
one,
for Miami, Nick Gordon. He's 0 for 1.
Gordon.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. McCutchen snags it for the second out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is down low.
21.
And another ball. Two outs. That one misses. 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. That to right. McCutchen has it sized up. Nabs it, and that will end the inning. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. And we're back, top of the 6th inning. And now, Ryan Reynolds. The wind of the pitch. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Here's the 0-2. And that's in the dirt. Next offering misses. And that's ball 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside low, 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Out to short, Anderson. And that quickly, 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Andrew.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch misses.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is outside.
3-2.
And that's ball 4.
Now that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Man at first, Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. McCutchen off of first with 2 away. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the frame. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning, and here is Luis Arias.
Second baseman, Luis Arias.
And the right-hander back to work. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
0-1.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Ball 1 there. 1 down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Slap the other way, foul. And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the righty deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two now. Breaks his bat. There's a soft liner. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ryan De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2. That's in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch. Got it. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Marlins down quietly. Still tied 1-1. Top of inning number 7, and the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And that one clips the corner. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Hoeing, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Scott, a left-hander, also throwing. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough the 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
To the right side, Arise. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the second baseman. That one's in there. 0-1. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, the first.
Here's Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez.
Up the middle, a dive, nice stop. Throws from the seat of his pants, and they get the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back here in Miami, and the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And the pitch. In the air, out towards right center. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So digging in, Jake Berger.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Now a screamer into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. That one ripped, but foul. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Right side. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Jesus Sanchez with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tim Anderson. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. Runner from third in to score. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Mitch Keller departs, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Jose Hernandez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First and second, one out. Now the left fielder, Nick Gordon. And there's a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Sanchez, the lead runner out at second. Anderson at first, one gone. Grounded to third, could be two. One at second. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. Well, they pick up one run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Anthony Bender.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, Jason DeLay.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
And here it comes. That one missing inside. Looking to get the tying run on base.
2 balls, no strikes.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
He caught it behind his back. Throw to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And now the Pirates leadoff man, Connor Joe. On the ground. It's through for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
The batter, number 10.
Connor Joe with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Now it's the DH, Ryan Reynolds, known for his late inning heroics. First offering, and it just misses. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're at the top of the eighth. Just missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Righty to the plate, and that one fouled off. Ground ball right side, could be two. Over to Anderson. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Marlins 2 and the Pirates 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ryder Ryan on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Fastball for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Lifted in the air, right field. McCutchen has it sized up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins.
Arias.
And that one is inside ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Barucki loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Perez also throwing. Bases empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off to the right. And a 1-1. Up the middle. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Bell.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Marlins, Josh Bell. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And next is the designated hitter, Brian De La Cruz. In for a strike. And it's 0-1.
1 strike.
Bell, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Two outs. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Marlins leave 1, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Cam Rivero. A chance at his first save of the year. Now the third baseman, Key Brian Hayes. He's already homered in this game. Here comes a pitch. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1.
Plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering upstairs. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. First pitch just misses. Called strike right there. And he deals.
Hey!
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. A 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
The 1-2. Got him swinging.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Henry Davis will hit next. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 1 strike.
Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Around second is Hayes. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with 1 away.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So 2 is calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases loaded with 1 away. Now it's the second baseman.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Next offering is in for a strike. Now fly ball to right center. Moving under this one. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. We are tied at 2.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Brian Hoeing, on for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands, and it's a bigger stadium. But the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher. Whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the runner from third. It's 3-2.
Clutch hitting right there to give him the lead this late in the ball game. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now the center fielder, Jack Sawinski, entered the game on defense. So this is his first trip to the plate in this one.
1 ball, no strike.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Left-hand batter waits. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Marlins 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And the pitch. And delivers outside.
1-0.
One-run game, bottom 9. Check swing. He went. That's strike one.
Strike.
And that's in there at the knees. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Chapman now, 1-run game.
Careful.
Jake Berger to bat next. The pitch. That one to first, and that chance handled. Steps on first for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Berger.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the third baseman, Jake Berger. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Fastball for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next one misses. 1-1. And strike 2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that?
2-2.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Marlins down to their final out. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. That one at triple digits. And he'll 1. And a good eye there.
1-1.
And another ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss struck him out. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs, 7 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.